Laundry Line Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Yesterday, corn and beans seemed to turn their attention away from global recession fears and demand concerns to Midwest weather, where the next couple of weeks' forecasts are mostly hot and dry. Being right in the middle of the corn pollination period, it is surprising the markets are not more concerned about the hot, dry forecast. It's also going to be hard to meet USDA's projections of a national corn average of 177 in bushels per acre without weather problems at pollination. UN officials are meeting or have met yesterday with the Russians and the Ukrainian military officials attempting to open an export corridor to allow exports from the Ukraine. It is likely to fail as Russia continues to demand a dropping of sanctions, and Ukraine demands an end to the war, neither of which will likely happen anytime soon. South Texas milo and corn harvests are winding up quickly due to hot, dry weather and a short crop. With cash flat prices significantly down from recent levels, cash selling is slow as the grain's finding its way into the bins. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM are open for milo only, 8 a.m. to 10:45. Anderson's for milo only, open 7 to 7. And Cargill Houston is closed today, Thursday, and then open Friday, 7 to 7. Our commodities of ag interest in regards to this report: July corn, $7.40, even money, up 7 1/4. July beans, $15.88 1/4, down 4 1/2. And July Kansas City hard red winter wheat, $8.67 1/4, down 5 1/2. Neighbor, there's your grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm, and we're on the line with Brandon DeBose from DeBose Pipe, Panel, and Gate. This, what year did they start?
Man, they started in 1976. Grandfather started this business, backyard in Lomita, Texas.
Brandon, describe your product line and services provided.
Yes, sir. We do entrances. We sell pipe. We sell livestock gates, pasture gates, heavy-duty corral gates. You know, any kind of gates you'd really need out there on your farm, your pasture, whatever it is.
The phrase that y'all use within the commercial is wholesale to the public.
We're under competitors' retail prices, and our panels are the first and only to ever have a lifetime warranty against any livestock. Our heavy-duty line, they're made out of a 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe frame and inch and 5/8 14-gauge rails, and they're going to weigh around 150 pounds. We're very confident in the way they're built, the material they're built out of. We're very confident in our employees that put these things together. And man, there's nothing more frustrating than going buying a competitor's panel and setting up your pins and having a bull try to jump out of it and tear 3 or 4 panels, and there you are having to go buy 3 or 4 more. When ours, man, you bring that panel back, show us where they try to jump through to jump over, and if it's damaged by any livestock beyond use, let us know, man. We replace it, no questions asked.
Now, you offer financing too.
We go through a company called Sweet Pay Financing. It's been a very handy tool.
You're at the Lomita location. Give us your phone number for the Lomita location.
Lomita location, we can be reached at area code 512-752-3200.
And the website?
www.dubospanels.com.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves for yesterday. We'll begin with the national pork carcass cutout value for Wednesday afternoon, 118.28 after an 81-cent increase. USDA estimates federal hog slaughter 1.344 million head through Wednesday. July lean hogs 114.50, up 90. As we move toward wholesale box beef prices, weaker in the afternoon. Choice 268.05 down 46. Select 91 lower at 241.26. Week to date cattle slaughter 377,000 head through Wednesday. That is a 20,000 head more than the same week last year. As we look toward fat cattle, looks like we only moved 35 in California. They were Angus Holstein crosses at 140. The rest of the 1,478 listed on the online auction were bid 136, but ask was 139 to 140. Now, there are some confirmed trades, 136 to 137 in the south, 144 to 145 higher in the north. August live cattle 136.87 up 20. August feeder cattle 180.80 up 122. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG in their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how's the San Saba sale shaping up?
Shaping up real good, Larry. We got about 2,600 and something head around 5 o'clock on Wednesday evening. We're looking for that probably 2,900 to 3,000 something head tomorrow. We got about 600 cows, about a very small amount of bulls, about 15 bulls. The rest of them all just really good calves and yearlings. So good run. The market out started real good. Beginning of the week, especially all these calves and yearlings and everything. A little soft on the cows just because lots of numbers moved this past week. But looked like I have a real good run, lots of deals. We are going to start 1 hour earlier at 10 o'clock on Thursday, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, please.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry, code 325-372-5159. Go to our website. We also have several groups of those calves and yearlings already promoted. If y'all want some of those, call in. We'll see if we can get some picked up for you guys.
All right. We appreciate you, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You bet. Bye-bye.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton, Texas. Jim, how was the sale?
Well, market was still pretty good this week. We ended up with 743 head. Cow market was quite a bit cheaper from before we shut down for July 4th. I believe it was the 28th or something on our last sale.
Right.
But, yeah, it's not really good in South Texas right now.
Well, let's walk the pens.
All right, 743 head, 274 steers, 216 heifers, 199 cows, and 33 bulls. Steer side 2 to 3 weights, $1.60 to $2. Heifers were $1.40 to $1.70. 3 to 4 weight steers $1.55 to $1.95. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.62. 4 to 5 weight steers $1.40 to $1.85. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.55. 5 to 6 weight steers $1.30 to $1.60. Heifers were $1.10 to $1.48. 6 7 weight steers $1.20 to $1.47. Heifers were $1 to $1.35. 7 to 8 weight steers $1.05 to $1.33. Heifers were $90 to $1.14. 8 to 9 weight steers $89 to $1.15, and the heifers were $75 to $1.10.
You said they took money off cows. How much?
Oh, we had $1.44 yesterday. That's $18 off what we had before we shut down for July 4th. Best packer cow brought 78.5. Best bull brought 94.50. Sold bred cows anywhere from 300 to 975, and kept a handful of pairs together. They brought from 350 to 1100.
And I guess it'll be same song, 12th or 13th verse this next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we'll hang with you. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
All right. Reach us at 830-569-2516.
All right. Y'all be careful.
Thank you, sir.
Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how did our sale go?
Oh, I had a good run, Larry. Ended up with 1,242 head. Of course, about half of those were cows. Not quite half. I guess we ended up with close to 600 cows. Lots of pressure on that cow market. Just so many cattle moving everywhere. So many cows moving everywhere. It's really taken a hit on that packer market the last few days. It was probably $12 to $14 lower, something like that. I guess 77 on the best packer cow there today. Best bull bring right up there close to $1. So still a good solid market there, but it is considerably cheaper than what it was 3 weeks ago back there before the 4th. Like I said, that's just due to so many cattle moving around. These cow numbers are crazy. It's been moving around everywhere. But anyway, calf market looked like it was sure fully steady, maybe a little bit better. A lot of activity on the calves, all classes. Not much change there. Just could be a little bit better in some spots. So I thought it was all good on the calf end of the deal. So anyway, ended up with a good run. Like I said, 1,242 head, and expect probably another pretty good one next week.
Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. They sell them over Wednesday. Kelly, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the next sale.
Call us at the office there, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047. The website's PearsallLivestock.com.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
Yes, sir, Larry. We do want to thank all of you for your consignments, and thank you to our weekly buyers. Last week, we ended up with 816 head of cattle. The feeders were steady, but the packers were about $10 cheaper.
Walk the pens with us.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 161 to 204. 3 and 4 weights, 168 to 204. 4 and 5 weights, 164 to 186. 5 and 6 is 155 to 180. 6 and 7 is 148 to 165. And 7 and 8 weights, 138 to 154. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 139 to 185. 3 and 4 weights, 153 to 172. 4 and 5 weights, 156 to 182. 5 and 6 is 142 to 163. 6 and 7 is 132 to 145. And the 7 and 8 weights, $1.07 to 117. We had 9 packer bulls last week. High yielding was 96 up to $1.02. Medium 81 to 88. 163 packer cows. High yielding was 78 up to 83. Medium 66 to 71, and the low end 37 to 42. We did not have a test on bred cows last week. We had 7 pair, and they brought from 1,000 up to 1,075.
What you got under the barn for this week?
At the present time, we've got 812 head checked in, and we're looking for about 1,050, maybe up to 1,100 come sale time. In our count, we've got 224 packer cows and bulls, 27 to be palpated, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you have any questions, please call Wayland Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
We'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Take care.
You know, I was looking on Facebook the other day and noticed it was a friend of mine's birthday. He is quite the craftsman. He loves to work with wood. He can build almost anything, and I needed a gift idea for him. So I thought about MG Building Materials, the perfect place to get gift cards. That's right. What better way than an MG gift card to get someone just the right thing if they like to construct stuff? Available in any denomination from $10 to $100, MG gift cards have no expiration date, nor do they incur a service fee. MG's cards can be redeemed at any of their 5 locations: San Antonio, Kerrville, Pleasanton, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. So whether you need a power tool to build something, or some wood to build something, or some fencing, gosh, that'd be a great gift. MG Building Materials, MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Cousin Brian from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how was the sale today?
Well, a heck of a change from last week. We knew this dry weather was setting in, and I mean, it kind of caught up with us here this week. The packer cows and bulls, I mean, they were a full 10 lower, and the stocker cattle, 3 to 5 softer. I mean, the market is still good, but it's just, there's just such a volume moving here in Texas now. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's East Texas or West Texas. I mean, it's setting in, and the numbers are starting to hurt us, but I ended up with 1,172 head of cattle. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.50 to $2.02. 3 to 4 weights, $1.42 to $2. 4 to 5 weights, $1.28 to $1.78. 5 to 6 weights, $1.14 to $1.69. 6 to 7s, $1.16 to $1.55, with the 7 to 8 weight steers bringing from $1.08 to $1.50. When you get to the heifer mates, in 2 to 3 weights, $1.18 to $1.68. 3 to 4 weights, $1.31 to $1.82. 4 to 5 weights, $1.23 to $1.65. 5 to 6 weights, $1.18 to $1.62, with 6 to 7 weight heifers from $1.05 to $1.37. Cows, like I said, top end of the cow, and it took a good gal to bring $80, and top end of the bulls, $1.03, and lots of young cows moving, but there's just no takers for them. And we were kind of talking about it today. 10 years ago, the boys from Louisiana and Georgia would come over here while we were down on our luck, and they would buy these cows and move them east.
Right.
Well, with freight so high, I mean, instead of it costing $50 to move a cow east, now it costs $150, and it's just not feasible to do it.
Right.
So that's where we're at. And sheep and goats ended up with 707 head, and those good nannies up to 250. And those kid goats. I mean, the sheep and goat market, it took a licking this week, and I mean, it took good kids to bring 250, 280. And when you get to those Dorper ewes, they brought up to $150, with the lambs bringing from $2 to $2.60. So I mean, everything's a little softer across the board, but it's still manageable and digestible.
All right, we'll try to digest some more of it next week. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can give us a call at 830-305-0652, or you can call us here at the company at 830-379-9955.
All right, we appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, you take care, Larry, and I'll see you next week.
Maybe here's Shotgun Look at the Grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus, 1170. Yellow corn, 660. Hard red winter wheat, 937. Houston beans, 1334. Texas cotton, 9816. 0 bales sold. You're my neighbor. I'm Larry Marble. Good day. God bless.